I will share with you on how to manage your superiors and peers in the office by applying Chinese astrology reading on their birth chart in this video. If you do not have their birth chart or birth date, then you can observe the way they behave and guesstimate which of the 5 basic personality based on the 5 elements they belong to. Recommendation on how to manage them based on the personality is also given in this video. Hello, I'm Evelyn. Do subscribe to my channel for an application of Chinese astrology in improving your life from a multiple aspect. We spend more than 1/3 of our lives in our work. Either we are working from home or in the office. There are not many roles in the company that can be functioned alone. Even if you function alone, you have to interact with your management and your superior to understand what they want and deliver the results required. Understand the management or even your direct boss requirement is not straightforward most of the time. This is where we need to learn how to manage your superiors, your peers, and their perceptions in getting support and delivering good results. The most effective way to understand how an individual functions and their perception in life would be through a personality test, such as Myers-Briggs or this test. Another more unconventional method would be using a birth chart and understand what is the dominant energy which governs their personality. I already have another video which explains why birth date is an energy map and how it impacts our personality. Do refer to the link below or the end of this video for the details or the link to those video on the birth charts. There are 5 elements energy which governs our life and how they influence us depending on their relationship with our base energy. I have already talked about the base energy very extensively in my previous 2 videos per the link below. You can use their birth date to get the birth chart, and if you do not have the birth date, we can still use the principles of the 5 elements energy. We can approach this from a reverse engineering by observing how they function and react to certain situation and problem, and read between their lines in their communication to understand which type of the 5 personality that they belongs to and how you are going to manage them to get the results that you want. These are the 5 types of personality based on the 5 elements. The director that is good at management, results oriented, and normally they have very strong nose, their facial features, the regulators, the step-by-step person who prefer a system, the thinker. Usually they have good memory, likes to research information, slow, and they have very high forehead. The creator, they always strive for perfection and able to express well. And the networkers likes to be in the team, cannot be alone with a nice eye. We shall go through each of the 5 personalities in details. What is the best approach to work with them and what you need to avoid? Number one is the director, where this person is with a lot of wealth element in the chart, and he likes to control everything and hardworking and only looks at the results and does not trust other people to get things done. He can manage resources very well and could be financial savvy. The best approach when you're working with a director would be to gain trust and get the end results. Talk to them in terms of results and do not be too friendly or apple polish them. The second personality is regulator, means that this person will have a lot of elements which control them, such as if they are a Jackwood or a Yangwood, means that they have a lot of metal in their charts. Their personality will be they like to follow rules. Normally, they are quite nice and step-by-step person. And the best approach, if you have this type of superior or peers, especially superior, you need to set your own direction because they don't have much of a direction, and communicate to them like step-by-step systematically. Do not try to be too creative or they will be confused or bend the rules because they always follows rules. The third personality is actually the thinker, who likes facts and figures. They are slow to act, but they are book smart. The best approach to work with them is that get your facts straight, and also tells them they will be very interested to know how you derive your results. You need to avoid working with them or having a meeting with them unprepared or rush them, which they do not like. The fourth personality is the creator, means that they have a lot of ideas, they can talk well and very creative. And the best approach is that you will need to filter their ideas because sometimes it's not practical. And also you can discuss problem with them. Who knows, they can find an out-of-box solution for you. However, you will need to avoid interrupting them when you are talking to them, when they are talking, and also do not take matters to your own hand because they will like to show their creativity. The last personality will be the networkers, which everybody would like to have such person as a boss because they always hang out in groups. They are good. He is good motivator and value teamwork. The best approach is that they like apple polish, be a buddy to them. However, do not offend him or isolate yourself from the group. By now, you would have a good idea on how to manage your peers and superior with the knowledge of the five personality, which you can either get from their birth date or their behavior. However, human being can be quite complex, and sometimes we have 2 to 3 personality together as a dominant personality, and it's not just based on one single personality. Therefore, you have to learn how to filter out the noise and just focus on which are the vital few personalities. There are sometimes fluctuations happens as this five energy is also influenced by the external energy of the time. Therefore, a person will change over time and show a slightly different signal. However, the underlying base character is still the same. And some people, they will have very balanced personality, which you are very fortunate, means that you have good bosses and or good co-workers. Normally, there will be less than 10% of the person with such character. If all else fail and you're still lost in your career, frustrated over your career due to bosses, co-workers, or office politics which impact your well-being, then it's time for you to deploy a higher level strategies such as Sun Tzu Art of War, or seeking guidance from divines such as I Ching or astrology or Qi Tunjia for you to gain clarity and energize yourself to prevent from going downward spiral in your career. You can seek my guidance. If you need help to face challenges at work, do contact me per the email below for a free diagnosis of your problem. I have used multiple techniques which include conventional and unorthodox method from divine astrology, Tunjia, and also Sun Tzu Art of War, Yi Jing, to navigate through the corporate for the past 30 years, where I have enjoyed a fruitful and wonderful career very much, and I solve problem every day. Perhaps I could give you the missing piece of the puzzle to solve your problem. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. Do give me a like if you have learned something, and subscribe to my channel to ensure that you do not miss the future video. I'm going to make a video on how to manipulate or navigate the office politics. So ensure that you subscribe and do not miss the video. Thank you for watching.